this sunset. Thought I'd talk through my settings a little bit and what I'm shooting out here. It's look at this. Look at this. Like this is just something that I don't know. I wasn't thinking about going live tonight, but the wind is light, and I think we can show you a really cool sunset. I just love how the light is reflecting off the road there. So I've got my Canon 5D Mark IV here in the 70-200. This is the f4, and I just thought it would be super cool to be able to get that curved street and that sunset in the background and get that super low marine layer over the ocean. This is the ocean way out there. You can't see it, but it's there. So we got this really beautiful sunset shaping up, this reflection on the road, and those super low clouds over the water. I thought, my goodness, I need to shoot this with my friends. So here we go. So this is my Canon. I'm at f10 right now. No real reason to be at f10, but just kind of where I'm at. I don't know. Doesn't really, at that point, I don't know. Do I want to go to f8 or f11? I don't know. I'll probably, let me go to about f11 right now. And then if I just shoot on live mode here, just so I can see the back of my, I happen to be on a tripod. I have my tripod with me tonight. So let's get on there. And if we shoot about 1/250th, and let's see if I can do this with one hand here. So if we do a composition something like this, with that curved road with the light on it and that sunset in the background, I thought it might be kind of cool. So if we shoot that, we can be around f11 because I have the tripod, so we can be at a shutter speed of a 50th of a second. And we'll just get our focus and try a few shots here. I also have it on a 2-second delay, so when I hit the shutter, it's going to wait 2 seconds before it takes the picture. It's kind of a common practice if you don't have a remote shutter with you, just to reduce any camera shake. So that's kind of the composition that we're working at right now. Here's the real life view. I have my 24-70 in the car, but I'm going to leave it in the car, I think, and just shoot with this one tonight. I can back up if I need to. You can see this is going to be a popular sunset tonight. I've been up here a couple of nights now, and this is the second time that I've had this kind of a marine layer sunset. And last night I was up here perfectly clear. And so this time, because we could see all the way to Orange County this way, all the way to Mexico this way. And tonight it's very different. We've got this thick cloud layer. So my shutter speed right now, check this out. So shutter speed right now, I'm at 1/50th because I'm on a tripod. So I'm shooting at f11, ISO 100, shutter speed of a 50th of a second. And it could obviously, I mean, if this was handheld, you could obviously go so much faster. I mean, you can shoot this at 2/50th of a second or even faster. But I just happen to have my tripod with me, so that's what I'm doing right now. Where am I? I am in San Marcos, California. This is called Double Peak. If we just show you again, if you're just coming on here, we can look all the way this way. This is one of my new favorite sunset spots. And obviously, like, there's some really good compositions with the longer lens of the mountains, especially when there's mist like this out there. Totally cool. So here is what we're looking at with this composition right now. I might move the tripod up a little bit so we can see more of that marine layer down there. But I just really like the curve of the road here, and I'm gonna actually move that shutter speed down a little bit. There's the 1/125th. Let's do that. Obviously, I mean, this is not, like, we don't have to have a tripod here for this shot. But I have it with me, so we're gonna use it. But this is not obviously a low light situation yet. As soon as that sun drops below the clouds, the light's gonna change, and then I can use a longer shutter speed. But for now, we're gonna sit right about right here and just see how it goes. I think there's some pretty cool shots coming here. Hey Sam, how you doing? Okay. Okay, so now we're at 1/125th, f11. But isn't that pretty? Holy cow. I just thought I got to get live here and just share some of this, because this is one of those special sunsets. Even if we just forget about the photography for a minute and just watch that sun sink into the clouds. Just spectacular. So again, just to talk about potential shutter speed, I mean, if this was handheld, you could be 1/250th faster even. Bring that aperture down or up, however you want to think about it, but this is my f4 lens, so I could shoot at f4 and then, I don't know, shutter speed would probably be 250, 500, somewhere in there. You could even go around the corner here a little bit and see. Remember, I was driving down the other day and I thought there might even be a composition down here. So we could check that out and see. Hopefully the wind noise is okay. It's typically really windy up here, and today it's not. Great place to ride, right? Take your bike up here. Look at that sunset. Holy smokes. I don't know if the composition will stay this cool coming down here. Got the big water tower, water tank. Yeah, I don't like it as much down this way. But you don't know if you don't go, right? So I think I'll head back up the hill a little bit. So here we're looking south toward, like, downtown San Diego would be that way, about 40, 50 miles. Can't see it tonight, but it's over there. And then inland San Diego County that way, and the Pacific Ocean out that way. Just to get your bearings a little bit so you know where we are. Let me know some of your favorite sunset spots too. Like, where do you live? Where do you like to go? I'd love to go find new spots and just take adventures and see what's waiting. There we go. Look at that. Man, that's cool. Probably should have put on my 24 millimeter, but we'll stick with this. We'll stick at 70 and just see what we can get. Are we in focus here? Here we go. Should be a pretty cool composition. I like to look for leading lines, and especially lines that curve and disappear. I really like how that pulls the eye into the composition. It just kind of makes you wonder what's around the corner. Just anything to get a viewer to linger just another moment on your photo. And I think the longer they linger, the more likely you are to get some cool engagement. And you just never know when you're gonna post something or create a piece of art that's just gonna really, really resonate with somebody, and then they're gonna wanna make a purchase, and that always feels good. There's really no better feeling when somebody wants to hang something you created on their wall. Pretty remarkable feeling. Not to say that this will turn out to be that, but maybe it will, who knows? For me, it's just about getting out here and having fun and creating and Just see what we can create. Yeah, of course you can. Yeah.
Let's go, quick, quick, quick.
Of course you can.
At 441.
I love people, and this is actually an interesting point. I think as photographers, it's very important for us to know that we are, we don't have free reign. We need to work around others. Like, I really believe, like, I've seen photographers who are set up for their shot, and they kind of become pricks about it, and they're like, nope, I'm not moving, I'm not leaving. And I get it, you don't do anything to get your shot, but also I believe it's our job to work around other people. And if we just aren't able to get the shot that we want, I think we'd be patient, or we can politely ask if we can set up for a minute. But I'd rather be polite and let people do their thing and work around them than the other way around.
Thank you.
Of course. You're welcome.
Ninang, dyan ka na.
And gives us a chance to kind of recompose. Something like that, maybe. And that sun is just about to drop, so we could, like, when we start to lose some light and that sun goes behind the clouds, those upper clouds should start to light up, and then we can drop our aperture again, or increase our aperture, however you want to say that. That's always buggers me up, because obviously the lower the aperture number, the bigger the opening of the shutter. So 2.8 or 4 is going to be much more wide open than an 11. So we're shooting at f11, meaning we're letting in a little bit less light. But we have a lot of light to work with. And I think we're all the way out at 70, yes. Maybe we have that speed limit sign. I want to make sure that we don't have that in our composition. And we could always Photoshop it out later, but I prefer not to do that. And take a shot of that car coming up the hill, maybe. Ah, we missed it. It would have been cool with the Christmas tree on top. Person in the shot. That's kind of cool. This brings up another point, is sometimes there's people in your shot and you're like, God dang it, I wish that person wasn't there. And then when you shoot it, it's like I wish I had that all the time, because sometimes it just really makes the shot. I've had that happen a few times where somebody walked into the shot and I was waiting for them to leave, and then took the shot anyway, and it turned out so much cooler with them there. Again, we are up in San Marcos, California, a place called Double Peak Park. It's a popular sunset spot, so this is not an out-of-the-way adventure by any means, but it sure is pretty. Look at that, the parking lot's jam-packed. But those clouds up there should light up as the sun goes beneath the clouds. So once again, if you're just joining, then we're looking out toward the Pacific Ocean here. There's a super low marine layer, which is low fog basically over the ocean. And so up here, it's foggy down there, and up here we're above it, and we get a beautiful sunset with clouds above the clouds. It might be kind of cool to recompose and get some of these misty mountain shots too. Like, what if we did that real quick? We just turn this way and shoot into these hills. See here, I might bring this down. Whatever, we go all the way, open it up all the way, go to f4. And we should still be able to get everything in focus that we want. I don't know, a little composition like that might be kind of cool. Again, I have it on a 2-second delay, so when I hit the shutter, because I'm on a tripod, the shutter will wait 2 seconds before it takes the picture, just to eliminate any camera shake. The other option is to have a remote. I just don't have one with me. I saw the clouds and left in a hurry. I just grabbed my bag and came up. So that's another lesson, is to make sure that you have a fully charged battery and extra cards in your bag, because when I got up here, the battery that was in my camera was dead. But I'm grateful that I had a charged one in the bag ready to go, because that would have been terrible to come up here and not have a battery. And that's happened. It's happened. It's probably happened to you. It's definitely happened to me. Look at this. For me, photography is about the adventure and getting outside and finding beauty and just being in the moment. You forget about everything else that's going on in life when you have a beautiful moment, a sunset that just kind of takes your breath away, and you really don't think about anything else. And so yeah, to come up here and actually get some great shots, that's great. It's kind of secondary sometimes when it's more about taking a little bit of a break, just being with the world, being with yourself, learning your camera. Pretty rad. I'm gonna stay live until the sun drops and show you a little bit of the color here, but thank you for stopping in and joining. It really means a lot. Thank you for being part of the channel. That really means a lot. I'm just grateful that you're here. And we're all learning together. I share some of the adventures and learnings that I've had over the years, and I've learned from so many others on YouTube, and I'm always wanting to learn more. Sorry about the background noise. I know that's loud, but just gratefulness, and that's part of the reason, like, coming out here for getting the photography is great, but really thinking about what you're grateful for, and just being able to have the ability to come to a place like this and just experience our world. Pretty remarkable. And for me, photography gets me out doing that. And I wanted to share that with you tonight. And here it goes. How we looking here? Might recompose again a little bit. Something like this. The motorcycle going down. Might be fun. And there goes the sun behind the layer of clouds there. Now this could be an opportunity to do some focus stacking. I don't know if that's necessary here, but if we were to do a focus stack where we blend images to get the entire image in focus from foreground all the way to background, we move our, obviously I'm using point focus here, and I would do a focus down here, make sure that we're in focus there. We are. Wait for the car to get out of the way, and then take this shot, and then smooth that focus point up to this mountain ridge or hill ridge here. Focus here, take the shot, and then do the same for the background. Maybe on this horizon line, focus, and take the shot when the car's out of the way. And then we'd bring it into Lightroom and and just apply any auto settings that we want from here, and then pull it into Photoshop and then align them and blend them. So we could try it. I don't know, I'll take the shots out here and then I can bring it into Photoshop, and then I can do a follow-up and just let you know if the focus stack was necessary and if we actually did that. But use a tripod and take at least 3 images, foreground, midground, and background, and then blend them in Photoshop. I do have another video, I think, on how to do that, but might be a good opportunity to create another one. So here we go. That sun seems to be down. We've lost our really cool reflection light on the road. Still really cool lighting though. Pretty special. All right, I might call it here and then take a few more shots as the sky lights up, because it should get a little bit more pink as time goes on here. We'll lose more and more foreground light, but gain that really cool afterburn, the pink and purples and oranges in the sky. So I might follow up with a video on focus stacking and show any other images that we got from this night. So for now, I think I will let you have the rest of your evening. Thank you for tuning in and joining. This has been super fun. I've been excited to go live and share this sunset with you. So thank you for being here, and we will see you again next time.